Be ready?
Yeah, this was good. It's a good build-up. I feel like these guys have had good practices the last few days, so it's time to count it down to play.
Did you accomplish everything you wanted to accomplish in the schedule of
We'll find out.
things?
We'll find out if we did or not. I feel real good about the work we've had, and you always wonder how to approach, when you're talking about 15, 16 practices, I guess. So it's always interesting how to do that, and we hope we've got the right approach. But I think these guys, regardless of any of that, I think they're excited about the opportunity to play Texas.
Coach, how hard has it been to keep the guys in check? There's a lot of fun to be had in San Antonio.
That's one of the neat things for us. Our vantage point is our players have done a great job of combining what I think is a real nice time, great hospitality, lots of nice events, with good practices, good meetings. That's what we asked them to do coming down, and I think they've done a great job with that. And we've had distractions on a deal like this, or guys not doing the right thing, when we've had virtually no distractions. So
they have a curfew?
Oh yeah, they've had a curfew and will continue to have, and they'll get a little earlier tonight and tomorrow night. So what's that?
I think Bob sent out a picture of you and Coach Brown. Have you guys had some time to chat, not about the bowl, or just something?
Yeah, we had dinner last night, both staffs. Very nice function put on by the Alamo Bowl, and they've got really good people at the University of Texas. And I've known Mac for a while, and there were, interestingly, lots of connections. Brent Brennan has worked with some of the guys. Jose Malo played football in Canada with one of their guys, and it was neat, kind of reconnecting. And they have a class group, and so it was fun to see them and talk about the game and about the past.
Now, you having some time in San Antonio, what do you recommend for Beaver fans for seeing the sights?
Well, I think the first thing they should do is start with the Riverwalk. That's simple, and then with a little more time, there's La Villita, the old Mexican village right next to the Riverwalk, and then there's a Mi Tierra's Mexican restaurant I think everybody should go to in the marketplace downtown, and then if you have a little time, venture out and go someplace in the hill country. They'll be impressed, because when we moved here, we did not know about the hill country, the rivers and the lakes and all that, and it's really nice country around here, so the Beaver fans will enjoy it.
Seems like a lot of fans are here. Have you had a chance to interact with them since you've been walking around?
Yeah, a little bit. Seen quite a few Beaver shirts and hats as we've gone through the last few days, so that's fun. We'll travel well, we'll be well represented, and the other guys, I guess they're going to wear orange on our behalf at the game, so there'll be a lot of orange at the game.
Now, I see, Sue Porman's here, and another gentleman I met who said he's been waiting 15 years for the Beavers to come play in Texas because he grew up in Corvallis, and so many great stories.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really exciting to be involved in a game like this and bring a team to this area. Actually, the team has brought us, right? We're traveling on their coattails, so we're proud of them for doing that, and it's fun for all the Beaver fans all around the place to kind of share in this.
The offensive players switching jerseys out, is that a tradition? What's going on with that? So
they do that from time to time. I do not know why or what brings it on, but
nothing to do with throwing off the opponent and scouts here.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with that. So.
Well, to that end, you have open practices. That seems to be becoming less and less common, more of an anomaly. What's your philosophy on that?
Well, I've always liked people at practice. I think I learned that from John Robinson when I was at USC. He just liked the atmosphere that it brings, and I enjoy having people come watch our team. Whether it's the games or practices, and we do keep a little bit of an eye out for somebody that might be filming inappropriately or taking notes, or and at home it's pretty easy to monitor, and here it hasn't really been that hard either. So it's nice to have people that want to come and watch us. I like that.
I saw you shaking the hands of some seniors. I mean, their last practice.
Yeah.
Is that kind of emotional for you?
Yeah, it's kind of emotional, kind of neat. We really, it's amazing. And all of them almost made that same comment. They can't believe how fast it's gone by. It's interesting as it comes up like that. So, it's a good group, a group that has really, I think, blossomed this year as much as any time as far as the leadership of a football team, because we couldn't have been here, we couldn't have had this year without that senior leadership. I just don't believe you can make that kind of a turnaround without the older guys in the program really being committed to what we're trying to do. And it was an absolutely tremendous group. You know, if you take the 3 senior captains, Sayamalo and Poyer and Wheaton, they were really big time in how this team took off from the off season right to today in San Antonio.